Oh, right before I said hello. Hey, Alex? Got a second? Alright, so, this is Cookie is going to be out of her calf hutch now, I guess. Not fully grown, obviously, still, but she is getting there. Alrighty, they're gonna clean it up for us. Good stuff. I thought it may as well land on today. But anyways, how are you guys doing today? I am feeling so much better than I was last time. I was just tired and out of it, and I stood up after I finished recording and I was very dizzy, so I figured it was just a low blood pressure issue that I've had for a while now, and I hadn't been eating and drinking properly that day. It was entirely my fault. I was just focused on recording, and sometimes I get like that, so I'm very sorry if I was being a little bit weird and incoherent and not making very much sense last episode, but hopefully you guys can forgive me. Anyways, what is it? Winter day 1, I believe. We planted everything yesterday. We have to go buy fertilizer for the potatoes. We have to remember not to put it where the turnips are because we switched planting fields, if I remember correctly. Hopefully this last chicken wakes up in time for cuddles. Are you gonna wake up? You're not gonna get cuddles if you don't wake up. Alright, I guess not. I'll take that as a no. Okay. It's a bit cloudy. We'll keep an eye on the weather just in case, but for now we'll let everyone out. Quickly go and feed Cream. You're Cream, right? Yeah. Alright, Cookie is over there then. It's gonna get confusing, or even more confusing to tell apart our animals now. But oh well, that's good for us in the long run. Should probably look in to see if Bobby is ready to be sold today. I know it's kind of sad, but you know, what needs to be done needs to be done. There we go, make sure everyone is talked to and cuddled. Sakura and her baby are looking good. Fingers crossed it is a female. I was actually reading online, people can just, or anyone can just save and reload the game from the night before, try again, and the genders will change. It's not predetermined. So that's something we could always do if we were really desperate, but honestly, we're in a very good financial position. We don't mind having, you know, little hiccups here and there, so, and it makes the game, you know, more proper. I don't want to really, like, I don't know if you call it cheating. I might call it, like, exploiting the game to get the best results. We don't need to do that. We're doing good by ourselves. Okay, make sure everyone has a brush. Wherever the brush is, there it is. So, I think, question of the day, it's gonna be very early on today. If I was going to cover a 3DS Harvest Moon, or, you know, Harvest Moon-esque title on the channel next, which one would you like to see? Because I've okay, let me begin by saying this. I played Rune Factory 1, a little bit of it, years ago. Like the very first one on the DS, and I didn't think very much of it. I didn't really like it. It wasn't my thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hi, Tyler. And I don't remember exactly why I didn't like it, but regardless, I've heard like excellent things about the new Rune Factory titles. And I know obviously there's, what is it, number 4 I think is the new one on the 3DS, not new, but like, you know, the newest one, which I've heard excellent things about, so there's always that. Then again, there's always the last official Harvest Moon is what I'd call it, the last one that actually counts for me as a Harvest Moon, being, what was it, A New Beginning? I believe that's what it's called. And then after that, there is A Story of Seasons. And did she? Oh, there she is. There was also, what was it? There was also, like, the other Harvest Moon one that I don't think Natsume was involved in at all, but still has the title Harvest Moon. And, I'm not interested in those at all, personally. They don't look very good. They look like Minecraft meets Harvest Moon-ish, and I don't like it at all. I think it looks so weird. So that would not be on the list, but I'm asking because, yes, I do want to play, you know, my older Harvest Moon titles, of course. I love Save the Homeland, and I enjoyed Friends of Mineral Town and those ones, but I have this 3DS capture card now that I would like to use, basically. That also being said, though, there's a dual reason beyond me, like, really wanting to use my new toy, and that is, this series has a decent amount of views. It has 10 times more than it was getting this time last year, but that is because my channel has grown, and I'd like to entice, I guess, more people who would like to come and see me do Harvest Moon stuff, because obviously my channel is kind of known for Animal Crossing, but I love Harvest Moon just as much. It's a childhood favorite, just like Animal Crossing. So if I could entice more people to come in by playing games that are more current, and then go back and play older games which people would be interested in sitting around for, then that's what I'm gonna do, or at least that's what I'm thinking right now. But again, we have, I think, another 3 years, maybe a bit more in-game before we're actually done, so we have a while yet before we even have to be thinking about that. I'm just planning ahead because, as I found out with making videos and stuff like that, making content on a daily basis, because I do try and upload a video every single day, you do have to do some thinking ahead. Because I know, sure, it seems like this game is nowhere near over, but it is gonna creep up on us very, very quickly, I'll tell you guys that much right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one I'd be more interested in playing. I did also discuss playing Rune Factory 4 with my boyfriend Mike on stream, so that might be a thing that's already happening regardless of what I do after this series, so I'm not entirely sure about that yet. In other news, though, it's snowing IRL and I'm not happy. I don't like snow, I don't like the cold, so this season, even in-game, sucks for me. Let's pick up these things since they're, like, one of the last, harvestable things that we don't have a lot of. Let's see, we can put the milk away. That should probably be done first off. You know, thank goodness, Harvest Moon, or at least the ones that I've played, doesn't have, like, a timer on produce where, like, it'll go off after so many, I guess days or weeks or months, because, like, I would be screwed, because, like, half the food in that fridge in there is from, like, our second year. Where's Bronco? Oh, he's asleep? Alright, never mind. No food. It's gonna rain, isn't it? Yeah, that's all the same color. Okay. Doesn't. Oh, never mind. It does look like it's gonna rain. I was looking at the sky the opposite way. All right. Well, thankfully everyone got fed and everything. So let's just put everyone away. Very nice. Good. Bobby. Bobby is what we wanted to look at. He looks like he's full grown to me, so I think we might as well check it out. I've been having this really weird issue when I go into this menu specifically for some reason. I'll be in it, everything will be fine, and then I'll hear my GameCube kind of stop whirring. I'll exit the menu and that says that the disc can't be read, and it's not a big deal. The first time I had it, I completely reset the console, which I shouldn't have done. But then after that, I figured out that if I just lift up the, or if I open the GameCube itself and put the lid back down, it'll start reading the disc just perfectly and I can continue on, which is good, but like, it's kind of a weird error to have. I'm kind of worried about my GameCube reading discs now. Anyway, Bobby, it looks like he can be sold for full price. Where's that full price? I think that's full price. I mean, he's the same price as Cookie, and Cookie was still young, but I don't know if he'd sell for the same amount as the female cow. Since he's a male, you don't get milk from him. Oh, I'm not sure. Alright, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're not hankering for money anyway. And it needs to be done. Okay, first off, let's go buy the fertilizer. We'll come back, fertilize our potatoes, and give a flower to our wife first. Do we have any flowers? There we go, 5 left. And then we'll take care of our chickens, I think. I love how you have the option to sell it to her. Like, that just seems so evil. I've never actually tried to select it, because I don't want to make her angry, and I don't know what would happen if I did. Hello there. I wish, like, to this day I wish that this game had, like, a remake. I know that they will never ever do that, but I don't know, the dialogue options in this game are just so low. There's nothing really that characters will talk about after a little while. I'm gonna buy from you because I want you to like me. Are you gonna... Fine. You know, he might not be offering to sell me because he has his hands in his pockets and he's in his, like, will not accept gifts pose. I never quite understood that about this game, but oh well. How much do we usually buy? Like, what, 60? Jeez. We purchase a lot of fertilizer when you think about it. Okay. Well, at least, like, once again, the rain is on our side. That's pretty good. Alright, so I have to remember it's not this field this time. For once, we are not doing that field. We'll do this one. Just, don't want to mess it up. You can see where I kept messing up planting, though, for the last few months, because I got so used to reaching back into my bag to grab more fertilizer. Just have to be careful not to place it down somewhere that I shouldn't place it down, because that is such a waste of money. Okay, there's that done. You guys have any eggs for us already, hopefully? If you guys wonder, by the way, I think I mentioned it a long time ago, why I cuddle my chickens again after they've given an egg. I believe, personally, it probably increases the chances of them giving you a golden egg the next day. Or at least that's what I'm guessing. So far it seemed to have worked for me. I've gotten, obviously you guys have seen, a good number of golden eggs. Not consistently, but a decent amount here and there. So, like, I feel like I'm doing something right at least. Oh, good, you woke up in time. Awesome. Don't you sit on that. Good. Chickens have such an annoying habit of doing that in this game. I think that was all of them. Go put these away really quickly. And since it's raining, we may as well go fishing. We'll save one for Tyler. We'll be good, Dad. Is he in here? No? Is he in his room? He kept yelling at me to get out a little while ago, so I'm not sure if I should go in here. Nope. Alright. Man, I love how if you look at that little toy bear really closely, you can see that it is breathing. Like, it has a breathing animation. Oh, there he is. He always looks so sad. Raising plants or raising animals. This is good. This is a good sign. I don't mind if he wants to be a farmer for raising crops or a rancher for raising animals. Either one is good in my opinion. I support your decision either way. Let's show you this. See, look, he's talking about it. This is a really good sign, you guys. I'm happy. I know that, like, it may seem kind of harsh, so I'm like, oh no, don't become an archaeologist. Like, here, look at this, here's all the farm produce gifts you could ever want. But, it's honestly, it's just a goal. The first time I ever played this game, my son became an artist, and I was marrying Celia and everything, so it was hard to get him to do that. And I didn't even mean to. I still don't know how I did it. I think I was just really close friends with Cody for some reason. But then again, I think I was friends with everybody because I used to sell a lot of stuff to everyone with that little booth that you can set up, which we haven't done in years, by the way. In-game, of course. Probably 1 year in real life, though. I figured we'd come over to this fishing spot since we actually have time for once. There we go. I've been doing a lot of fishing in other video games lately. By other video games, I mean Final Fantasy 15, because oh my god, I love it. But also Pokemon Sun. I've been fishing for, obviously, water Pokemon in that one as well. Kind of was hoping that we'd get lucky with some bigger fish this time, but maybe not. Oh well, though, that's totally fine. I just remember, we're gonna have to head back to Milk Cream again. Gosh darn it. Mainly so that she doesn't not want to give milk again like she did yesterday, which was really annoying. Oh well. And I was also reading online about this game. Your horse doesn't seem to mind going out in the rain. It doesn't decrease his friendship, but I think it makes him dirty faster, so I'm not even gonna bother. Honestly, we have all the time in the world in this game now. There was Daryl leaving our farm. Oh gosh, why are you guys angry? Stop being angry. There we go. And S rank, awesome. We're doing really good with cream and S rank milks. Probably because I'm giving her one a day, but like still. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. There we go, okay. There we go, everyone is dealt with. The crops that we put in that maker should not be ready yet. Takes about 3 days approximately, I believe. We can check on them though, just to see where they're at. And then other than that though, we need to put the milk away and then put the fish away. Yeah, they're gonna be done not tomorrow, but probably the next day. Do I have anything else in my inventory that I don't? Upseed, I do not want that in my inventory. And that's all I should have. There we go. That's gonna give us a decent amount of money tomorrow. Not that we need it. Okay, yeah, see how little we have of those compared to the others? Like, that's crazy. Put these away. Have to remember to put those in the maker. I guess one of the carrots. Are those carrots? I think those are carrots in there that are done. And that should be about it. How are you doing, son? See, that makes me think he wants to be just a farmer, not a rancher. But that's totally fine. I don't mind. I do both. So anyways, you guys, I think we should probably end this episode here. I'm gonna have a banana first though, so my character sleeps. Well, I find that if you feed your character more, he's more likely to have a quote-unquote good dream. There are 3 different dreams you can have in this game, by the way. There's like a purple swirl that looks like a nightmare. There's like kind of bubbles that's like a neutral, and then there's the one that you guys see usually in the beginning of all my episodes, where it's your character is surrounded by a whole lot of produce, which is the best dream you can have. So yeah, I thought that was just kind of an interesting little detail. Don't remember if I've ever mentioned it before, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time.